A single vehicle crash north of Billings last night sent a man to the hospital. Today, we have confirmed that the man has died. It happened just before 11 p.m. last night west of the airport at the intersection of Highway 3 and Apache Trail. Montana Highway Patrol Trooper David Hankins told Q2 the white pickup truck was headed north on Highway 3 when the driver swerved off the right side of the road. Hankins said the vehicle traveled several hundred feet before it overcorrected, rolled several times, and eventually came to rest upright. Alcohol is a suspected factor in this crash, and the man was not wearing a seatbelt. During the holiday season, families are shopping both online and at the stores, which means either packages are being delivered to your doorstep or you're putting presents in your car after you're done shopping. The Billings Police Department wants you to be aware that during the holiday season, crime rate is up.
In case if you're going out and you're doing a lot of Christmas shopping and putting a lot of presents in your vehicle, if you have a car, place them in the trunk. Obviously, if you have a truck, if you can cover them up or take them home. Packages that are delivered to your home, if you can let a neighbor know that, hey, I'm expecting something today, if you could go over and pick it up off the porch for me so that somebody doesn't come by and steal it, is always an option.
The U.S. Marine Corps and Toys for Tots made one last collection of toys this weekend. The collection at Metro Park has become a tradition and one last chance to donate toys. The final toy drive used to be a 24-hour all-night event, but has been shortened to just 12 hours. So far, Toys for Tots has collected more than 103,000 gifts, but it needs teenage gifts. About 300 volunteers have helped from collection to the distribution center at the Metro Park Expo Center. The Marine Corps League, St. Vincent de Paul, Family Services, and Community Hope have helped. The Marines see the kids who receive the toys and the people who donate.
It's a very generous community. So, a lot of people, when they come through here and they're giving away the toys, they're very happy about it. Some families bring their kids with them. Obviously other families, they like it to be a surprise to their kids, but to see the looks on the kids that do come, faces, it's very satisfying. And just to see that joy from, having a lot of toys, it's really nice. It's very fulfilling.
The Marines will distribute the toys starting on Tuesday at the Metro Park Expo Center. Last night, Billings celebrated a Christmas tradition that started more than 80 years ago. About 100 people attended the festivities for the lighting of the community Christmas tree. The tree was first lit in the early 1930s and sat idle until 2007, when the tree was rededicated and relit for the first time. The mayor spoke about the celebration and the history of Christmas trees.
I talked a little bit about the roots of the Christmas tree that go back to the 16th century in Germany and even before. It is a sign of the winter solstice, and then Christians as a sign of eternal life and the birth of Christ. And a lot of people here to celebrate that great tradition and the fun of Christmas.
You can find the tree at Community Park on Division Street across from Central High School. Well, thanks for watching the 5:30 news here on Q2. Still to come, in this week's Outdoor Report, we learn how one man's unique collection helps protect habitat for birds and other wildlife. And later in sports, why basketball has been taken away from this centerpiece of the Rocky Boy Reservation. Scott has his story. But first, let's check in with Connor Pregitzer over in the Weather Center.
Well, some very pleasant and sunny conditions saw the mercury rise today, especially throughout the central portions of the state, and we have more pleasant conditions on the way. I'll break down that full outlook for you coming up in just a little bit.
You're watching MTN News with Zoe Zandora, Storm Tracker weather with Connor Pregitzer, and sports with Casey Conlon. This is the 5:30 news on Q2, Montana's news leader.